Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how y'all doing? Good evening, good evening. Let me shut this thing down over here. How y'all doing? Hey, everybody in here. Let me check to see who's in here. Let's see. I see Rizzo's in here. My wife obviously in here. Narc Free Living. Drina, hey, Drina, how you doing? Coach Natisha, hey, how you doing? Aloha, Karen, hey, how you doing? How the weather out there in Hawaii? I know it's probably better than what we had. Actually, a couple of days ago, we had tornado warnings down here in Texas. It's a little bit crazy, but this one should be a good one. Again, I'm gonna keep it real, keep it 100. You know, this one is stop depending on people who don't support you. Uh, Again, I think all too often we get into these situations and we go break it down. You know, I'm gonna break it down with family and friends and a few other things that I got broken down. But a lot of times we want these people that, or we think people that's in our circle, we think they should always support us, or we want them to support us. And we're gonna get into this and figure out, you know, why we doing what we doing. So let's get into this one right after this. Hey, we back. I was jamming to the intro. I like that. Actually, I created that myself. Y'all that don't know that. I actually created that intro on my own. I like the little beat I put on that one. But hey, thank y'all for again, thank y'all for coming out, sharing this evening with me. I know you can be anywhere and you chose to come hang out with me. Again, we're gonna get into this one. Again, this is for y'all that's just dropping in. Hey, you're just coming in, first time on the channel, which I know some of y'all is not, but if it's your first time, hey, hit that like button, you know, that thumbs up, hit that like button. Please go subscribe to the channel. That's by hitting that bell, and then make sure I've been watching some different videos. Make sure you turn on all your notifications. That way, you know when I'm going live or when I'm dropping a video. And then also, man, share this content out, man. If you think it's good and it can help somebody or support somebody, hey, don't be afraid to share it out. So let's get into this one. It should be a good one. Let me jump into the chat. Let's see who just came in. Hey, Regina Hutton, thank you for coming out. She's on LinkedIn, and we always communicating back and forth. Thank you for coming out. You came to a good show. We got good family and friends in here. We all family in here, so let's just be real. So you came to a good one. So I don't want to delay y'all. I want to make sure. Hey, Cat BX, thank you for coming in. Good to see you. I don't want to keep y'all on here too long, you know. So we're gonna see how this one flows, but we're gonna try to stay on schedule. You know, I got a little schedule I try to keep. So let's get into this one. Oh, well, we're just gonna start off with family. We're gonna start off with family first. Yeah, I did that myself, but yeah, we're gonna start off with family first. I was gonna save them for last and talk about narcissists last or something, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna start with family first, and I'm gonna tell you why I did that first. Because all of us, we come from a family. All of us have family, whether it's mom, dads, brothers, sisters, you know, siblings, uncles, cousins. You know, family is made up of many people. But I will tell you this: when you're trying to do something, whether it's a business, whether it's a let's start with business. Let's go with that. Let's say you're trying to start a business and you know you want family support. You know, we want family support because we think, hey, you know, we done did things as a family, we done did things together. So we thinking, well, my family's gonna support me on this business venture. Now, I'm not saying that you have to you know, get them to come in and buy your stuff, but you know, you want them to support you, you know, like share my stuff out, things like that. But a lot of times what happens is, I'm gonna tell y'all, and this is speaking from experience, and Shannon can vouch for this also because she's experienced the same thing. A lot of times we start these businesses, whatever they may be, and family, they're the last one to support you, if they ever support you. And the reason why I believe that is that's because they don't think you're going to make it if it's your business. If you're going to college and things like that, you ever notice people don't, a lot of them don't congratulate you when you start college. They congratulate you when you finish because they don't think you're going to make it. Let's just be real. So them thinking that you can't make it or won't make it, that's where the support, it doesn't come into play. And I believe that, you know, a lot of times, you know, with family, and we just talking about just family on this subject, go harp on them just for a little while. I think a lot of times just with family, I believe that, you know, they don't want to support us in the beginning because, like I said, they don't think the business is going to ever become something. They don't think your YouTube channel is going to become something. So, you know, I tell people, hey, I'm going to talk about narcissism. They're like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. I'm starting a YouTube channel. Go support the channel. I'm not froze. I was acting like, you know, I'm hearing crickets because it's real quiet, because that's what you hear when you say, hey, go support my channel. It's like, I ain't nobody go. So hey, you get past that. So you start reaching out to, like me and Shannon like to say, you start reaching out to your spiritual family, and God start bringing in friends and bringing in family, real family. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this subject is because don't beat yourself up if family don't support you in your business ventures. If you're writing books, if you're starting a YouTube channel, you're starting a business, you're the CEO. If you're going to start, you know, a business doing whatever it is, don't beat yourself up over it when a mom, a dad, brother, sister, cousin, whoever don't support you. Because trust me, it's not just happening to you. It's not you. It's not about you. It's about them. And we're going to break this down a little bit further. So the thing about family that I've learned is, yeah, we might be blood related, but you know, it is what it is. That's what it comes down to. Because the thing about it is, you know, a lot of these people, like I said, when you make it, now when you become a millionaire, a billionaire, or some of us, I like to call it a high thousandaire, which is, you know, in $100,000, you making that kind of money yearly. Family will show their face, and then they want to come support you then. And these same people will tell you, man, I always knew you would be something. I always knew you would make it. I'm here to tell y'all, I didn't hear that. I'm laughing because it happens. I didn't hear that when I started the business. You know, you might have heard a couple. I'm not going to say everybody said that. You heard a couple people here and there that say, hey, man, you go do good. But then for the most part, all we doing, think about it, on YouTube. Let's take YouTube for instance. All you want somebody to do is go watch a video. Man, 30 seconds is counted as a view for y'all that don't know that. So I've been doing a lot of research on this. 30 seconds count as a view. Now, do I want them to watch the video for longer than that? Yes, of course, because that's how YouTube works and everything. I'm not trying to give a YouTube class, but since we're on YouTube, why not? So, you know, the like, it helps with the algorithm. You hit the thumbs up, that helps with the algorithm. If you share it, that's another way to help with the algorithm. I'm not just saying on my video, I'm talking about anybody video when you does that, when you do that. So my thing is, you just ask your family, hey man, just go watch my video. You know, you might not even agree with what I'm saying. I'm just asking y'all just to maybe listen to it, maybe play it in the background. Maybe you might hear something that might shock you, and you might be like, I ain't know Solomon talk about stuff like that. Or I ain't know Shannon at North Free Living was doing things like that. But you can't even get them to play the video. And then you have some of them that say, you know what? Well, I don't know how to do YouTube, but they're on YouTube every day. Yeah, I said it, and Shannon knows exactly who I'm talking about. These people that say that, and family, they say they don't know how to do YouTube, but they're on YouTube more than I'm on YouTube, and I have a YouTube channel. So figure that out for a second. But yeah, again, just saying. So family, don't be shocked, don't be alarmed, don't be all in your feelings and stuff like that. Yeah, it does hurt, but just realize, you know, I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you the keys to the test. If you already know that family is not going to support you when you start something, you shouldn't be shocked by it. You should not be shocked by it. You shouldn't be, oh, well, you know, my family. No, you're going to go watch this video and be like, no, Solomon said that before, that my family probably not going to support me in my business venture, whatever those business ventures may be. So just remember that and know that going in, that people that you call your family that you've been knowing for 20, 30, 40 years, some of y'all 50, 60 years, they don't always support you in business. Just think about some of the things you probably started, new jobs, new business ventures, whatever it is, and think about how much family supported you compared to how many people you met, like friends on YouTube or people on Facebook, support you more than your so-called family does. Just think about it for a second. Because I look at it like, hey, that's okay. You don't have to support me now, but don't support me later either. Don't support me when you see faith-based workplace blows up as a YouTube channel. Don't support Free Living when it's big and she has 100,000 subscribers or more. Then you want to come around and say, oh man, Shannon and Sam always knew. No, because I want y'all to be, we keep it real on this channel. So I want you to be able to come to me, come to Shannon and be like, hey, did that person always? And I'm gonna tell you probably a loud, outstanding, no, they didn't. They just came around because they see that now we're doing something. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So all these YouTube channels, when you're writing books, when you start in boot camps and stuff like Shannon, we all start small. We all started with 0 subscribers on YouTube. But at some point, you're going to grow. You're going to grow and you're going to keep growing as long as you're consistent and keep putting out content. It's the same thing with a business. I'm not going to start out with a customer if I'm just starting my business yesterday. Think about it. I'm going to probably have no customers. Hopefully, I can get a couple of family members to do a couple. Let's talk about that since I'm on that. Hopefully, you can get a couple of family members to leave you a review. A review is something that when you have a business, you have like Google business, Google My Business is what it's called. So if you have a business, which me and Shannon do, you have these links that you can send out to family. And all I got to do, guess what? You don't even have to write anything. You can do 5-star, click it, and move on. Guess how many family members done that? I mean, I'm just breaking this down for y'all. So it's the same thing. What I'm telling y'all is a lot of times we get set in our ways and think people are going to help us and be there for us and be like, that's my bro. He been with me since day one. Gonna rock till the wheels fall off. All these things they saying, and we down like 4 flats on the Cadillac. All the sayings. But when I need you most, I can't find y'all. Like again, it's like crickets. It's quiet. I can't find y'all. Y'all can't relate. But when I make it big, then y'all want to come around and you want to come over to the house. You want to come see some things and see the new car I purchased and things like that. Nah, just remember that I want you to, like me and Shannon said before, I want you to have that same energy you had in the beginning. Keep that same energy through the whole process. I don't need you to come around now. So that's what we started at. We started with family. I want to hit family first and just know that when you're starting something, don't count on families. You can probably go, I'm talking about blood related family. You probably gonna have to count on your spiritual family. And no, other than that, be honest with you, the one person that you can count on through everything is God. I don't have to worry about if God gonna be there. Now he might can't actually hit the like button on my thing, but what he can do, he can bring people around me that's gonna hit the like button for me. He's gonna bring people around me that want to call me and talk about life coaching. So as long as I'm trusting God, God can do those things, and that's what we're going to do. So you have to put your faith in God. You have to trust God through the process. YouTube is a process. Starting a business is a process. All these things are process. Getting married, it's a process. Again, you think all these people will come to your wedding? How many of y'all have weddings at one place and then have a the reception at another? And then you have only 40 people at the wedding, but then you have 100 at the reception. What is that telling you? That's telling you that people came to eat your food. I just thought I'd throw that out there as a side note. So them same family members and same friends have been rocking with you since high school or rocking with you since you was 2 and all this other stuff. When I need you most, nowhere to be found. So that's why I want to talk about family, because a lot of people harp on their family, talk about family so much. And when you need them most, it's like, wow, my own family. I'm not just talking about my family. I'm talking about different people's family. It happens. Let me jump into the chat right quick. I see it's strolling right now, which is great. Y'all stay in the comment. That's how we stay interactive on here, just strolling through. Let me see what we got going on. I see my brother Phil laughing at my comment about 4 flats on the Cadillac. Yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. Okay, Anna Robles, thank you for coming in. Anna's in here. Welcome. I thought I seen somebody else come in, not sure. But I know we have other people, coming in, but thank you for coming in, Anna. I think I said hi to everybody else. Let's see that I miss anything. Okay, this is Shannon talking to the drainer. She said that just hit home. I didn't see the previous comment, but she's saying my nieces and nephews are missing out. I'm the one who used to have them all the time. That's true. Take them places, sleepovers, trips. Sad, but it is what it is. Again, that happens in them situations where family have a falling out, or you realize someone's a narcissist in the family, and you stand your ground. You stand your ground, and you stand on your faith. God told us not to be around evil people. So once you make that decision, you got to realize, since we're on family, we still stuck on family. That's why I love this part of the video. Family is gonna be the first one to turn their back on you. So you're gonna be searching and trying to figure out. It's almost like being thrown into a pool and don't know how to swim. You just fighting. So the same thing with your family. You're trying to figure out, like, man, I done lost, my brother, my cousins, my mom, my dad. I mean, what is going on? But you have to realize that sometimes God is removing these people out of your life for a reason. He knows what's about to happen in your life. And you have to stop getting stuck on, well, you know what? This is my family, so I'm going to make sure I support them. Stop getting stuck on that, because you got to look back. Just because somebody brought you into this world, remember the old saying, a lot of families used to say, I brought you into this world, so I'll take you out. Well, that's true. You brought me into the world. I get that. I understand that. But the flip on that, a lot of people also believe, since they brought you into the world, you owe them. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't ask to be in this world. I mean, you brought me in, and I'm saying me, but I'm talking to anybody. You got to realize, if it's a parent you're dealing with that's a narcissist, whether it's a mom or dad, you have to realize that, yeah, they brought you into the world, but you don't owe them anything. You don't have to buy them a house. You don't have to buy them a car. You don't owe them anything. That's just, God bless them. Actually, God bless them with you. I'm going to say that again. God bless that parent with you, whether it's through adoption or whether it's through, them, like we're adults on here, whether they having sex or whatever, and they had you, okay, birth through the womb, okay, that's fine. Either way it go, they brought you into this world, so you don't owe them anything. So I want people to get out of that, I owe my mom because she took care of me all the way till I was 18. That's what she was supposed to do. It's like going to work and you doing your job and you looking for a raise. Well, yeah, I know you want a raise, but you got hired to be the janitor. So I'm going to pay you extra because you're doing your job. It's the same thing. So we have to realize that just because they family, or they say they family, it is what it is at the end of the day. Don't get too caught up in family, and pray to God that he put the right people around you. Put the right people in your circle. That's what I've been praying about lately. That's why I've been reaching out to different people. I've been reaching out. God been bringing the people around, like Phil. Me and Phil got a good connection. I don't talk to Dan as much, but Dan is another good brother I know I can talk to, call on the phone, and just have a conversation. I'm saying? You want to talk about old school cars. Dan showed me a car when I met him. I'm saying? I forgot what car it was, but I remember, I'm into old school cars. I look at them. It's good to be able to have other men and stuff you can relate to, because guess what? Sometimes, like in my situation, you got a stepdad that you have to go no contact with. Remember, family. So I had to go no contact. For y'all that don't know, I had to go no contact with a stepdad from last year because of the toxic behavior that he had. And I can't diagnose, but I can discern, like Shannon always say. I'm going to say that the guy's a narcissist. Now, hey, prove me wrong. Whatever. That's what I'm standing on, and that's what I got to go by. Everything lines up that the man is a narcissist. So I had to take that into account, to how, they say certain people take you out of the element. Well, every time I got on the phone with this guy, he would take me out of my element. This is the same man that told me, I told him I wanted to start a business a few years back. Guess what? This same man that raised me told me, well, he used curse words when he said it, but it's like, what do you know about that? You'll never be able to do that. Same guy that wanted to open up a restaurant and to this day has never done it yet. Stop listening to people in your family that's telling you what you can't do or won't do, and they never did it themselves. Think about that for a second. How many times you listen to a cousin or a brother or mom or dad about what you can't do in life, and they've never achieved anything? And I'm not saying all parents are bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying all your siblings are bad, but why do you want to get information for somebody? It's like getting information for somebody to be a millionaire, but they only have $100 to their name. I mean, what are we doing? Because it's usually family that we listen to in that situation. So I don't want to hop on family too long, but I do want y'all to understand that family or friends, stop getting on these learning from these people that really can't teach you anything. That's what this whole video about. They're not supporting you now, so why are you trying to get information from them? They don't want to see. A lot of people are jealous. A lot of people are jealous, and I know we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that our own family is jealous of us, but sometimes they are. You go buy a new house, and they haven't bought a house, or they still renting, or they stay in an apartment, yeah, people are people. They're going to be jealous of it. But then you go have a new friend like a Phil or something, like I have, and then I can call a brother, and then that man will push me. You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy. Me and Phil just have a conversation talking about YouTube or food or whatever. I'm talking about phone conversations, and it's like I can't get that out of my own family. Just thought I'd break that down. Let me jump back into the chat. Then we're gonna move on to the next subject. Let's see. What did I miss? Let's see. I see. Oh, Danny said, okay. Danny said the car is a 1957 Buick 40 Special. Hey, man, that car is clean. He showed me a couple pictures of that car. Was clean. I always wanted to get me a 57 Chevrolet Bel Air, and one day I'm going to get one. That's just a vision for me. But yeah, thank you for that, Danny. Drina said, I diagnose through my discernment. Exactly. So if I say you're a narcissist, hey, that is what it is. Anna said, family can hurt you the worst. That's true, because we brought up with family, so we got this, I call it a falsehood. So you think these people love you, and they might, emphasis on might, they might love you to a fault, because you was brought into the world. So again, remember I talked about Owen, so they think they owe it to you to say I love you. But those three words have a lot of meaning if they don't mean anything. I'm gonna say that again. I love you has a lot of meaning if the person saying it doesn't mean it. Think about it. And they're telling you I love you, they're just using that to, like, let's say you're in a fight or you're in an argument or whatever the case is, and you say, man, I love you, why are you doing this? It might bring the temperature down. It might bring the person down back to reality, like, this person loves me. But if they really don't love you, they're just doing that just to get something out of you. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just saying. Let's see. That's what they were supposed to do. Our kids do not owe us the bringing them into the world. That's what I was talking about with moms and dads thinking you owe them something. I don't live under that notion that my kids owe me anything. I mean, come on, man. They didn't ask to be here, so no. Let's see, what else did I miss, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing. Again, for y'all that's still coming in, hey, thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you. Cindy C, I see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining. I see everybody welcome you in. Anna said, action speaks louder than words. Firm believe in that. So if you're telling me you love me, I'm going to be able to feel it, for one. And then I'm not saying you have to go buy me anything to show me you love me, but I'm going to know you love me. But if I don't feel it, and you say it all the time, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day, at some point in time, I'm going to be like, well, maybe not. Maybe you saying it, but you don't mean it, So yeah. So let's move on to the next. Let's see, the first Bible verse, actually. This is Hebrews 4:16. And I'm gonna bring it together with all I have 5 Bible verses here. I'm bringing together why I pick these different verses. So let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. There we will receive his mercy, and we will find grace to help us when we need it most. Now, I want y'all to read that verse. I know y'all can see it. Does it say in that verse, boldly to the throne of gracious family? I don't see family in there. It don't say friends. It don't say my best pal. It don't say my cousin, brother. I don't see that in there, but I do see it say gracious God. Just remember, I want y'all to keep that. I'm gonna come back to these verses. I'm gonna show y'all something. It don't say nothing about family and friends in there. So I'm gonna move right along. That verse is almost self-explanatory. So let's move right along. Friends. No, we gotta talk about friends. We talked about family, so we gotta talk about friends. So let's go with the friends. So, okay, friends. A lot of us have these friends going back, they've been, college friends and high school, friends, and you still get together on the weekend and barbecue and things like that. Go to the football games. For some of y'all go to football game, tailgate and all this other stuff. Y'all still go out with your homegirls from way back in the 90s. All this stuff going on, Okay. How many of you can raise your hand? And this is a funny thing, because I know y'all can't raise your hand because I can't see it, but it's just a statement. How many of y'all can actually say you have dedicated friends that support you through all your business ventures? Raise your hand or put in the chat and say yes. As you notice, I didn't raise my hand because I don't have dedicated friends that do that. Now I do. I have some friends that I've met and I call family that do that. But I'm just saying, how many of y'all have dedicated friends that support you on all your business ventures? And when I say support, sometimes you just want somebody to listen to your idea and bounce out a couple ideas off you and say, is this good or you think that's bad? I don't need you to put money into it. A lot of people get that mixed up. Hey, Pink Girl Teachers, thank you for coming out. Joy's in here. Thank you. So a lot of times we get that mixed up, and I think that's wrong. So you got this friend, y'all been cool, y'all done did things together. Some of y'all done did some bad things, probably done robbed some stuff or stole some stuff back in teenage years. I'm talking about teenage years. And it came up, y'all blessed to have families and things like that. And then that one friend, you ask them, hey man, I got this business idea. Man, bro, what you think about it? And you know what that person usually says? This your best friend. That person says, man, I don't think that's a good idea. And we take it upon ourselves because we trust that person so much, just like we trust family members. We take it upon ourselves to say, man, you know what? You might be right. So the blessing God is trying to bless you with, you just miss out on the opportunity to get blessed because why? Because you trust in this best friend, again, that doesn't know anything about, you depending on a person that basically they don't do anything for you is what I'm getting at. So stop depending on these friends. When we're already talking about family, so stop depending on friends that's not doing things for you either. I mean, it's just it's not a good thing. It's not a good look. And when you're looking for that true support, you have these friends, and like I said, you reach out to them, call them, and it's like, wow, what I'm supposed to do now? But Shannon, that's one thing I pray for my wife all the time, just to have, friends to support her, talking about female friends that support her, and that's what she's doing. So she have a whole bunch of women that she's coming into contact with and able to bounce ideas off each other. And Shannon prayed the same for me to have different men. And we say men, I'm talking about like God-fearing men that's gonna be able to, still be right. Even though I'm 42 years old, I still eager to learn different things about manhood because I wasn't taught everything as a man. Now, I'm not saying that I'm just America's worst man. That's not what I'm saying. But I think you should always be learning as a man or woman. Should always be learning. And it always got to be somebody older than you. It can be somebody younger than you, but you still need that support is what I'm getting at. So if you don't have the support around you, hey, you need to look for better friends. So if you have them friends where you can go bounce ideas off of, that's the friends you want. You have them friends you bounce ideas off of, and they're always negative, that's not the friends you probably want around you. Let me see. Not Free Living say friends can also hurt in ways that even a significant other cannot. Exactly, because you depend on that person so much, and you're looking at them for so much, and you trust this person. It goes back to trust. It's almost like me and Shannon be watching these different shows where these people be getting married and things like that, and they, how they bring the husband around, or fiance, the future husband, around the family. But the female is so dependent on what that father or that mother say. Usually the father. So the dad says no. It's like, well, I can't marry you because my daddy don't like you. Okay, this is my thing on that. I'm not saying I don't have to like my daughter. I mean, you should have a relationship with him. But again, I'm not getting married to her. I mean, if they happy, as long as he treat her right and they married, I can't pick, you know what I'm saying? I think we need to go back to that family thing, but it's the same thing. So with certain friends, if they're not gonna be there for you like all the time, I don't need you there for me no time. I'm gonna say that one more time. You can't be there for me all the time. I don't need you around me no time. Am I gonna call you at 3 a.m.? Probably not. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. But I'm just saying, those times when I do need this friend, I need a shoulder to cry on or somebody to talk to, I'm counting on that friend to, you know what I'm saying, to do something. So get out of relying on that friend for everything. Let me jump back into the chat. I see Keflo then came in. Thank you for coming in, Keflu. I seen One Love came in too. Thank y'all for coming out. Love Peace in here. Hey, how you doing? Let's see, Keflo. The narc was supposed to be a friend. That thing was there to lurk, to ruin me. Please never keep the narc as a friend. Again, that's why I made that one video about when you divorce the narcissist, you should divorce the family, because I mean, when you know the narcissist is a friend, they got other people that support the narcissist. It's not a good idea. It's not a good situation for you. Cat BX, since sowing the light now, I have acquired 2 close friends. Awesome. Congratulations on that. We know how hard it is to come by good friends. And for the first time in my life, I feel safe with you guys. That's awesome. We happy you're here, Cat BX, and we appreciate you always coming through and showing love and showing support. And we, like I say, we all family in here, so we try to share and support each other. People become peanut butter and jealous. Ooh, y'all see that? Anna just said people become peanut butter. I thought I was gonna say jealous. I had to remember I can read and jealous. Some people can't handle other people's success. Oh, that's a mic. That's deep right there. So think about it. People become so close they messed up like peanut butter, but at the same time they jealous of all your success. They jealous of the person you married to. They jealous of the car you drive. They jealous of the clothes you wear. Just jealous. But they want to be around you so much because they hoping that somehow, basically, like you'll give them some breadcrumbs, meaning you'll give them a little money or maybe some of your good fortune to rub off on them. I call you a user and an abuser because you're not a real friend or family member. I like that one. That's a good one. Rizzo just said among some BFFs, they will rat you out. If he gets the deal, you'll get 20 to life. See, that go back to that thing where we homies till the wheels fall off, and then we get caught up in a situation. Yeah, they gonna rat you out. That's how close homies y'all are. Be careful and protect yourself at all times. I definitely agree to that. Definitely agree to that. I got some good comments coming. I like it. I love it. Keep them coming. Okay, I like that. That's good. Man. Okay, let me see if I missed anything else before I go on to the next part. Okay, I don't see anything else. So let's keep moving. All right. Let's talk about our favorite people. You know, I couldn't do a video without talking about narcissism. I try to get away from it sometime, but a lot of the stuff brings me back to narcissism because when I look at different things, it points right back to narcissism. Do I want everybody to be a narcissist around me? No, I don't. But God gave me discernment, like Adrena said earlier. So if I can figure out who's the narcissist, I want to know what, like I said before in the video, I want to know what side you on. You friend or foe? You evil or good? You crazy? I ain't gonna say the other word, but anyway, so a lot of friends and family can be narcissists. And I think a lot of times we don't want to believe that ourselves. We don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe that your mom a narcissist. You want to believe that your dad is a narcissist. You don't believe your sister you've been knowing since birth. Some of y'all your twin sister are narcissist. You don't want to believe these people. No, you want to believe your best friend that was there in your wedding 18 years ago is somehow a narcissist. Everything you know about narcissists, everything you learned about narcissists, you almost don't want to accept. You're like, nah, not my homie. Nah, not my friend. Can't be a narcissist. Nah, come on, God, not him too. Nah, I can't. I know he not a narcissist. Maybe he got a couple traits, but he not all the way there. Yo, we try to take up for him. Nah, he a narcissist. She a narcissist. She yeah. If you think about it, you thinking they're a narcissist, chances are they probably a narcissist. I mean, and I'm telling y'all the same thing I gotta realize. Certain people I have to realize that been in my life for years, they narcissists. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I can't get around it. I don't care how many times I try to, well, they did this good for me. Then I think about, well, no, they did a few things bad for me. So you have to, let's keep it 100. So narcissists can be friends and they can be families. We know they're in the workplace. We know they everywhere. So at the same time, come on now. Let's keep it real, y'all. How many of y'all, recognizing people acting differently since you start talking about narcissism a little bit more? You start maybe, walking up to people just saying different things, about narcissism. And people looking at you a little bit with the side eye. They ain't looking at you like they used to, last year. I told you I got friends and family that I had last year I don't rock with this year. And we just new into this year. I know we already in May, but it's the same thing. So narcissists are everywhere. So yes, so it's no other debate about this. Friends and family can be narcissists. And some of y'all seeing doctors and life coaches and some of these pastors in these churches. I'm not saying all when I'm saying some, they narcissists. But the sooner we realize that these people are narcissists, that's why, like Shannon talked about when we talked about this before, that they'll tell you to stay in these abusive marriages. Why? I'm getting beat. I almost got killed. Why should I stay in this abusive marriage? Well, God don't want divorce. God don't want us abused either. So what does the Bible say about that? But they don't want to say nothing about that. So, I mean, we have to realize that a lot of these people we going to, make sure it's almost like doing a credit check. And I almost wish every friend came with like a credit check so I can say, oh, no, I can't talk to you. Once I read the report, it have narcissists in big red letters at the top. Oh, we can't be friends. We can't be friends. Your thing say narcissist, like a credit score. So you got low level, you got narcissists, you know, one of them is say friend, good idea, and then one of them just big bold letters red say narcissist. So you get that printout. Nah, we can't. Sorry, man. So that would save us a lot of heartache if it was to work like that, wouldn't it? So I wish at some point somebody would develop something like that. It'd be like a, you know, you hold your phone up and then start beeping. Like, oh, you're a narcissist. Sorry, man, I can't talk to you. I'm good. I like what Shannon just said. Check that narc facts. Like, I like it. Check that narc. I see y'all coming with jokes tonight. Usually I try to come with jokes. My wife got jokes too, as y'all can see. Check that. Hey, we need to start something and get a Narcfax report on some of these people. It's funny, but it's true, because think how much heartache it would save us if we had a Narcfax report and we knew, you know, because then after the report, you can look at it and be like, well, you know, they just got a couple traits, so they're not that bad, so I can still be friends with them. But if it printed out big bold nuts, definitely narcissists, you're like, you know what? Nah, not on this one. I see Dad said, hey, Dad, how you doing, brother? He say not radar. Exactly. That's where your discernment come in at, though. That's where my discernment coming in, and it's on full display. I'm starting to recognize different people, like, and it's funny, because Shannon and myself, what's going on, she's recognizing like more women narcissists, and I'm able to recognize more men narcissists somehow. I ain't saying show you got it, me and I'll be able to tell you. No, that's not what I'm saying. I just saying certain people after picking up on some of the things they say, some things they do, I'm like, maybe they're not a narcissist, but I got a bad vibe from them. So I'm like, nah, we just keep it moving. You know, hey, we don't have no time for that. Red alert sign, yeah. Just get a big old red alert, beep, 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 narc. Like, oh, okay. And we ain't talking about drugs, we're talking about narcissists. So yeah. See, Shannon full of it tonight. I see you on one too. She said, I wish there was a narcissist database. But as fun as that may sound, Phil, we can't work on something like that, bro. I ain't calling Phil out, but we can't work on some kind of narc database to start. You know, they have the people that they already have the men that don't pay child support. They have that database. They have molested people that you know, the little pedophiles. We have that database. We have people that got they you know, certified with guns. We got that database. Why we don't have a narcissist database? I mean, I think it would be quite easy, because you can certify somebody as crazy in a psychologist's office. Why we can't certify them as narcissists? But guess what? Scientists, narcissists, I mean, not narcissists, psychologists won't diagnose. They say we can't. I don't know what we talking about, because me and Shannon do it all the time. So I don't know what we they referring to. Maybe they're talking about some of y'all. Not y'all on this. I ain't talking about y'all in this live, but I'm saying some people maybe they talking about. I don't know. Let's see what else we got in here. And Robert said, yes, people treat you like you are crazy because you're standing up for what you believe in, but they feel that you shouldn't stand up for yourself. Exactly. So they want you to be, that's why I always call it the crab in the bucket mentality. In Louisiana, we always talk about this. So basically, you got crabs. You put them in a bucket. You ever went crabbing? You catch a bunch of crabs. You put them in an ice chest or a bucket. They gonna try to climb out. But usually what happens is the one crab will get all the way to the top of that bucket, and the other crabs pulling them down. It's the same what Anna talking about. So you have these people supposed to be supportive. That's why you're making this video. They the ones that's pulling you down and don't want to see you make it. Because like Shannon brought to my attention before, you'll see what happens is they'll see you making it, and then they know we come from the same city, we come from the same town. So it's like, what's their excuse? So they're looking at themselves different. So that's not against me. Again, that's about you, which I'm talking about them. So let's keep that 100 on that. Let me see what else I missed. Shannon say, it used to be a site called Girl Don't Date Him. I heard of that. It should be one called Boy Don't Date Him either, because they got some female narcissists that we know about. It should, yeah, they need to have some more sites. I know they shut that one down. Yeah, definitely. Cluster B Karen said, we survivors can list our ex-narcs and create a narc database, warn others. I mean, it might be something to look into, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. This is someone new. Hey, welcome. Hey, thanks for the channel. Hey, hit that like button if you ain't hit it yet, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell. It's all about them trying to control. That's what it's all about. When we talk about narcissists, we talk about friends and family. They want to control you because they want to be there. Like I said, again, they're controlling the situation. And what I get out of this is they controlling it because they don't want to see you make it. So when you do make it, like I just said, and you know, when you start this business, faith-based workplace, or you start a narc-free living, nobody think that's going to do anything. Let's be honest. Let's come on, y'all. Let's be 100. Let's be honest. Nobody thinks faith-based workplace or narc-free living is going to do anything. But when faith-based workplace and narc-free living, as determined as we are, becomes something, we're going to have 900 new friends. Well, we won't, because me and Shannon are pretty good. I'm probably gonna get a couple friends out of that, but no, I don't need to have 900 new friends because I didn't have 900 friends back when I started this. So that's all I'm saying with that. So you have to realize when we're dealing with narcissists, we're dealing with family, we're dealing with friends that don't remember this. Stop depending on people that don't support you. So you're dealing with people that don't support you. How many times that person has to not be there for you? How many times do you have to call this person when you're in a situation? Oh, I'm busy. Or you call them and you don't hear back from them. Or you text them, and some of y'all, they got iPhones. I mean, I got a drawer. Hey, don't knock the drawers. I love my drawer. I've been having it for years. But anyway, some of y'all have iPhones. You can see when they read the message. I know that. And some of them with drawers too, you can see when the message been delivered and you can see when it's read. But my thing is, so you know they read the message, but it's been weeks and you haven't got a response. But you still going back to that person for support. I think, to me, the smartest thing to do in this situation is probably cut all ties with them. Maybe go on no contact, maybe moving on from that. That's just my thought process on that. So let's move on to the next thing, which is a Bible verse, Psalms 54:4. Remember these Bible verses. Remember what these Bible verses are saying. Surely God is my help. The Lord is the one who sustains me. It says surely God. I don't see where it say man. It don't say family. It don't say friends. Okay. So let's move right along. And next one we're gonna talk about is love. Four-letter word that a lot of people like to use, especially when they're married, or that's your siblings or mom, dad, whatever the case is. We love to use this word. Narcissists love to use this word. Family love to use this word. Friends love to use this word. They love the word love. What I mean by, like, I know y'all like, well, what are you talking about? Well, this is my thing. Love can become hate when the person that you think is supposed to be supporting you really not supporting you. I'm gonna say that again. Love can really be hate, which is a whole nother four-letter word, which we all know it means totally opposite of love. It become hate when the person, they don't really mean that they love you. Again, it's go back to that crab in the, just remember that, crab in the bucket, just remember that. So you go back to that situation when you're trying to make it out, you're trying to make something out of yourself, and you always got that friend that's pulling you down. That's hate. That's not love, because if you would think about it, if I would get to the top of the barrel, the type of person I'm gonna reach back and help you out. But by you putting me down, you stopping all the process. You stopping my progress, and you stopping the process of us all maybe escaping. So my thing is, when you're trying to start that business and the friend and family don't want to support you, don't worry about it. Go to God in prayer. Don't worry about the people that say, you know what, you know, they keep saying I love you and all that stuff, but they're not really into it like that. Just realize that at some point, or they gonna show you love, but it's still gonna be like Anna said earlier, it's still gonna be like jealousy, you know what I'm saying? Like the slight comments. Sharon was listening to something earlier, and we always say this. You ever heard somebody like give a compliment? I call it a backhand compliment, and they'll say something like, "Oh, you think I like your little car, or I like your little house, but your house is like 4,000 square feet, or I like your little husband, or you know, yeah." Whenever they put "lil" in front of a compliment, that's not a compliment. That's not love. They basically what they're doing. I don't know if y'all know what they're doing is it's a backhanded compliment. So they start saying, "Hey, oh, you know, I like your little business, faith-based workplace." I don't take that as a compliment. I'm looking at them with the side. I'm like, "Oh, you really just said you don't think I know what that means?" Okay. If they say, hey, if you buy a brand new, let's say, I don't know, a brand new BMW. Let's use that car. And we know it's doggone, you know, a 7 Series, 750 Li, whatever, which is the big boy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else gave you compliments like friends and family. There's one person walking to you and say, "Oh man, you know, I like that little BMW. It's not a 3 Series, it's a 750, so it's little." But when they say little, just realize that these people don't love you and support you. They telling you who they are through words. We have to start paying attention to people body language. So they always like, you know, you talking to them, they just like, yeah, you know, whatever, yeah, you know, you tell them, "Hey man, I'm gonna start my business. You all excited about it?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, you might do a little something with that, you know." So when they doing stuff like that, you walk up to them, you know, you got a new house, man, you want to come see my house, and they kind of like sitting back like this. Yeah, man, I guess I'll get around to go check out your little house, you know, one of these days. I'm not being funny. I'm being serious with y'all. These people do this right in front of us, and now I ain't caught on. Now, years back, oh, you get me with that. But now I know what that live in front of anything is not a compliment at all. Like Phil just said, yes, left-handed compliments. They basically slapping you in the face when they give you that compliment. You know what I'm saying? Or you think you're cool with you and your little friends. You mad at me because you don't have friends? I mean, come on, man. I mean, we try to be funny, keep it real, try to be as serious as I can, but some of this stuff is like, nah, we can't be doing this. So again, and I don't want to mess your name up. I think it's Blurgin, 1999. I was gonna say 1999. I don't want to mess your name up, but it's backbiting and disrespectful, jealousy of your dreams. Exactly. So you got these people hating on you, but they saying they support you. So don't it make it kind of confusing? We talking about family and friends. We talking about narcissists. So they supposed to be supporting you, but they really hating you. It's the different ing on the end of it. Hating and supporting is totally different, just like love and hate. So they don't support you. They don't love you. And to me, you shouldn't trust these people around you. That's why I'm saying your circle needs to get really, really small. And that's not by design. My circle got small because of God, to be honest with you. So it wasn't just me. You know what I'm saying? God started taking some of these people out of my life. God started taking some of the people out of Shannon's life. And we had to sit back and realize, and Shannon will tell you, like, him too? Like, God, you taking him? And I'm sitting there questioning God too, like, God, him too? But the more and more we look at these situations, we're dealing with narcissists, we're dealing with family, we didn't discuss friends. Now we're talking about love. God is showing us these people don't love us. That's why he's trying to help us out. I made a video a couple weeks ago. Y'all need to go check it out. You need to grieve people that's still alive. What I'm saying is some of these people, they're not dead, but they dead to you, meaning they don't. That's why this video start depending on people. They're not supporting you now, but you still want to go over there and buy them stuff and get them stuff, call them on their birthday and wish them. But they don't call you for your birthday. They don't even post nothing on Facebook for your birthday. But you know, you that person, you got to sing them happy birthday when you see them and always have a little gift for them. Every time they see you, they don't support you. Come on, y'all. Let's be real, but we all adults. We're gonna keep talking about this stuff, but I just want us all to be on the same page when it comes to recognizing some of this stuff. One Love say, hey, thank you, One Love. Yep, and I give them that you a broke joke look. I know that look good. Like really? You know, you give them the side like that's what we're doing. So yeah, so give them that broke joke look. I get it. Let me see. If you previously owned a car, they'll ask what year it is and act like it's nothing. Well, if you buy a previously owned car, yeah. So if you buy a used car, they'll be like, you know, oh yeah, that is. It doesn't matter. I don't know about y'all. When I buy anything, it's new to me. So if I bought it used, it's still new to me. I don't need you to like it or love it. As long as I love it, that's what counts. So stop. Again, I'm trying to get us out of this mindset that we have to go to somebody else for their clarification on the situation, or we have to go to them to know if this is a good purchase. I don't need you. The only person I need to go to is two people. It's God and my wife. If I want to buy a new house, me and my wife go discuss it. We're going to pray about it. That's the house we chose to get. I don't need somebody to come to my house and be like, oh, y'all little house, and be looking around. I know how to decorate. Shannon know how to decorate. I told y'all before in another video, I bought a new house, decorated the house. I didn't know what I was doing, but guess what? It came out to me. I think I got maybe what's the word? Exquisite taste. Maybe. But that was my decorate. I decorated this office. Shannon came in and I was like, I'm just gonna do something in here. Just a little office, but it's my little space. One day I'll show y'all like the stuff I have in here. But I mean, my thing is I don't need nobody to come in there and say, oh, look at your little picture or look at your little desk and I know that's backhanded compliments. That's not love. So when people don't love you, get them people out of your circle quickly, because those same people can be what it is. They can be narcissists. They can be they can be the people that you think support you. They're not supporting you at all. So let's see. Let's keep moving. I didn't want to get stuck on that. Oh, another F. So we did family. We did friends. I had to go with finance. I know when I talk about narcissism, talk about love, I had to jump into finance. Why am I talking about finance? Because a lot of times, me included, have done this in the past. I don't do it that much. You can ask Shannon, that ain't one of my things. We'll have family, we'll have friends, and it could be moms, dads, brothers, whatever. We give them money for things. You know, when they down or they call you out of the blue and they need to borrow $200 or we send them money just out of the blue and we just want to help them, you know, with whatever situation. And they got a newborn, you know, I understand all that. But let's flip this. you just had a new baby and you bought a new house because the expansion of your new baby. I'm not froze. I'm just sitting there and thinking that you don't get those same finances when things happen in your life. When you're out of a job for expanded length of time, and people know you're out of work, you don't see anybody offering to give you 20, 30 bucks, but let that same person lose their job for 2 days. Oh, it's up and Adam, I'm gonna lose my house. You've been out of work for 2 days. What are you talking about? 2 days? And you about to lose your house? Come on, man. 2 days. You about to lose your house. Okay. So the reason why I want to bring up finances again, stop depending on people that's not supporting you. So you giving them all this different money, $20 here, $40 there, $30 there. You add it all up, you didn't give them thousands of dollars. Some of y'all big ballers, y'all didn't give them hundreds and thousands of dollars. I don't know, but you didn't give them all this money, and then when you need them one time to maybe co-sign on a loan, or maybe you're in a tough spot, you need to borrow an extra 50 bucks. I can't even get $50 out of you. You know what I mean? Hundreds of dollars I didn't get. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not the one to give people finance because I realize that, for one, people don't pay you back. And when I'm saying people, I'm just talking about people that that's family and friends. They don't pay you back, for one. And you giving away all this money. And this one time, because we all get in situations. I'm not going to make it sit here and make y'all think that we all on the up and up. We all good. Because we all not. We all get in situations where we might need a helping hand with something. And then that one time you ask that person for something, you can't get 50 bucks from this person, but it might have been a year ago. They needed $1,000 from you. $1,000. That's 100 big. You need $50 because you're in a situation and you can't even get $50. Man, come on, man. So again, I'm talking about all this. Hey, Marcelo, welcome, man. Thank you for coming out. Again, it's like, man, what are we doing? What are we caught up in that we can't get over that hump that some of these people, they're not supporting y'all right now. And then you expect them to support you when you do a business venture? You expect them to support you when you open up a YouTube channel? You open up a small neighborhood convenience store? Guess what? Your family's still going to Walmarts. And I'm not calling out Walmart. I'm just saying they're going to the big box stores. And you got a neighborhood store. And the people won't even come in there. Ain't that crazy? I got a store in the neighborhood. I try to make my prices reasonably priced with the big store. So I have a lot of product. And y'all ain't even come to my store? Well, I'm in the neighborhood, so that means I'm only a few blocks from y'all Walmart. We got to drive 10 miles to get to it. Come on, man. I'm just trying to make y'all realize that they're not supporting you on none of your stuff. And guess what? Grand opening. You have the grand opening at your store. It's probably more friends show up than family. So yeah, I'm back on family again. So it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? So your finances, to me, friends, family, and finances all go in one big old thing, because the reason being you have to separate all that stuff, because your finance, I'm not going to support somebody I know not supporting me. That's friends or family. So I'm good with that. So I didn't want to go too long on finance. I'm done with finance. Let me jump back into the chat again and let's see what did I miss. Adrena said, thankfully I know I can't go to people. So woo. The thick skin and overcoming me makes something happen from nothing on a regular basis. And that's just keeping it real. I'm like you. Me and Shannon, we don't go to people asking them for money. Right, man, something we go do. Now, I'm not saying, hey, maybe I might get in a situation where I have to, but I'm 42 years old. I can't recall a situation where I had to go to somebody and say, hey man, I need $1,000 or $200 or $50. Now I might have gotten in a situation where I was like, man, you go buy lunch today. That's different, because next time lunch come around, I'll buy lunch for them. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're giving them like money. I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of dollars, and then now you need something for a business or a book or whatever the case is. Nothing. Like Shannon just said, crickets on the line. You call that phone, it's like, hey, yeah, man, look here, man. Look, I'm in a situation. I was wondering if you can give me like maybe, like 150 till payday. Hello? They hung up? You ain't got no. Hello? I know I just cut. Hey, nothing on the line. So it's nothing, like you said, crickets on the line. You sitting there like, you trying to call them back. You can hit a dial tone. You say like, hello? Y'all know how y'all be doing. Hello? It's the dollar tone. Just hang it up. They're not giving you that money. Go ahead, hang it up. They're not gonna give it to you. They're not giving those finances are not for you. It's for them. So I'm just saying. So just realize that. Can't be X say you live and you learn. Definitely. The older I get, you know how they say the wiser you get, but just going through narcissist situations and knowing how people do when you start talking about narcissism, you start talking. How crazy is this? You start talking about God more and you got less friends. I thought we all, you know, as much as people talk about they Christian and this, that, and the other, you talk about God more and you have less friends. If that don't sound like a book in the Bible, I don't know what is. Just saying. I might want to think about that. Like Mike Jones said, back then you didn't know me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. If y'all ain't never heard that song, it's true. It's like back then, they didn't want to support faith-based workplace. They didn't want to support Free living. They didn't want to support whatever business venture you have. They didn't want to support your book deal. They didn't want to support, I don't know, you wanted to start a nonprofit, whatever the case is, nobody wanted to support it. Now you're hot, and now they calling you now your phone ring. You like, hello? Hey, you know what they asking? Can I, can I get a couple hundred? Man, come on, man. Nah, not today. No, not today. So yeah. So y'all just think about that next time you wanna you want to give out money to certain people, and you, especially when you didn't did it before and they ain't paid it back that money, you might want to start saying no. And no is a full answer. I don't need to explain why I'm not giving you the money. I don't need to explain any of that. Just realize that. One Love say 2,300, my first cuz. See what I'm talking about? Thousands of dollars. Thousands. Nah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. She say short version. I told her to trust God. Ain't that the truth? Hey, I pray to God. You got to drop on your knees and God will make a way. God, he making a way for me and Shannon. We got different bills come up, and hey, stuff get paid. Hey, it is what it is. So you have to know where you stand with God. You have to trust your faith. Remember, the faith the size of a mustard seed. You have to trust that and stand on that. Don't just say it. Don't walk it and don't talk it and don't walk it. You got to do the whole thing. Walk that thing all the way out. But a lot of people don't want to do that. They get in a situation, and they just hysterical and nah. Like Coach did say, simply say nope. No, I can't. I can't give you that. I can't give you that. Free living say God will make a way. I agree with that. He sure will. One Love say, do I know you? Who calls someone they don't talk to and call them at 9 p.m. and ask for that kind of money? Are you talking about the 2,300? So wait, hold on. So somebody called One Love at 9 p.m. asked for 2,300. Man, I'd be a whole fool to even entertain that. For one, it's 9 p.m. You call my house at 9 p.m. asking for 2,300, and we don't talk all the time. Nah, you missing me with that one, man. I might give you $30. I'll give you something on the 23. I'll give you 30. I give you $30 on that 2,300. I can't give you 23. I can't give you 300. I'll give you $30. I can, I'll give you 30. Then I might not give you that. Depending if we don't talk that much, you probably ain't gonna get that 30 out. But I'll give you 30 out of the 2,300. Maybe you can get the maybe you can get the other 22 and some change for somebody else. Maybe you can call, a couple people. Adrena might give it to you, or maybe my Umberto Phil might give you the other two. I know y'all not gonna get. I'm just messing around. I'm just saying I can't give you 2,300. Nah, I can't do that, man. I be like, cuz you a whole food. Straight up, cuz you tripping. I'm like, cuz, are you serious? 2,300? Nah, cuz. Nah. Nah, cuz. How they say that? Nah, homie. Nah, homie. I can't do that. I can't do that 23, man. I can do 30. I can put 30. And then you know what? This is how you know when people really don't want the money. I'm being funny, but they ask for 23, you be like, how can you get 200? I'm like, nah, they ain't gonna do it. Goofball, if you take the 200, that means you only need 2,100 left. So you really don't need the 2,300. Think about that. They'll ask for 23, so I can give you 2. I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna be enough. I know it ain't enough. I'm telling you, I can give you 2. I know what 2 and 2 equals 23. I understand that, but I only can give you 2. I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna work. I said, okay, well, fine. I keep my little $200. You must didn't want the money, because me, I would take the 2, and then maybe my other cousin would give me 4, then maybe somebody give me 5. I'm just saying, come on, man. I'm not trying to make this a comedy hour, but come on, man. Come on. Seriously, say tell her go file bankruptcy. y'all, hey, I ain't on one. That's y'all. Y'all on one. Oh man, yeah, 2,300. I can't do it. Not 2,300, man. That's a lot of money. Like I said, a couple hundred maybe. 23, nah, I can't do it like that. Oh wait, Cluster B said bought Narc $28,000 4x4 truck, yet says I never loved him or did anything for him. He bought me one birthday present in 33 years, a banana nut muffin with EBT just before I put. Yeah, that banana nut muffin must have been laced with gold and maybe had diamonds on top of it to equal up to the. I ain't saying it gotta be equal gift, but it must equal up to that 28,000, because I don't see how the two. I ain't ate no muffin that's worth $28,000. So in 33 years, one. Shannon already know where I'm going with this. I got somebody surprise gifts. I'm not laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing, but buy gifts, and yeah, you giving them purses. I'm talking about 2, 3, 4. I'm a man, so I don't even have purses, obviously. But I'm just saying, you buying $200, $300, $400 purses, and here it is, your birthday come around, you get socks from the dollar store. I ain't saying the gifts gotta equal, but man, come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, $28,000 truck? Nah. I can't. $28,000 truck? Nah, I can't do it. Man, again, these people not supporting you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize we all go live and we learn like y'all said earlier. So we gotta get to a situation or get to a point where, let's say you do buy that person something. I'm not saying you need to get the same amount in return, but you got to show me, you would think they show you something a different way. You go know that the person loves you. But if I go buy you something like that and I don't get nothing in return, it's like, wait, what? So what are we doing? So again, stop depending on people who don't support you. So you buy them, or you give the person 2,300 and then they don't pay the money back. But then when they turn around, let's say a year or two pass, you need money. It might not even be 2,300. Maybe you only need 800. They ain't got it. It's been a year. You ain't got 8, but I give you 20. So I'm not telling y'all what to do with y'all finance. That's not what this is about. I'm just trying to show y'all that some people, they have a funny way of supporting. I'll say that. They have a funny way of supporting us. That's what I'll say on that. One love say that look I would have gave her. Exactly. Man, nobody got. I don't know, y'all remember that woman? Anybody got time for that? When it's talking about she went into that fire, that black lady, I can't remember her name. She went there to say, I got bronchitis. Say, ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that 2,300 or that 28,000 or none of them thousands you ask. Nobody got time for that. I know I ain't got time for that. I don't. So y'all better ask Shannon if y'all think I'm playing. I ain't got me giving you 23. I would be a whole fool. And they got people that just because of what you talk about or what you do, they think you have money. So then they want to come ask. I don't need you in my life either. I mean, just because you think I got it, maybe I do have it, but guess what? You'll never know. So keep your circle small. Just saying. Talk, hey, thank you for coming through. So my husband is cracking up at you. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. Hey, we keep it real on here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it real. Sometimes it be funny. Hey, sometimes it's gonna be real, but I try to, I didn't discover it myself, I should say, on YouTube. So I'm just coming into my own, and y'all here to witness this. So yeah, but yeah, man, we gotta keep it 100 on here and stop sugarcoating stuff. Cause a lot of people are sugarcoat stuff and tell us to go back into situations that we shouldn't be in, or they'll tell us, you go to that person like, man, hey, my cousin asked me, for 2,300. We want to talk to them. You think, oh yeah, God will bless you. God will tell you. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. If you're not hurting for money, now, you know what I'm saying, you can bless that person. That's different. But if you're in a situation where that person don't really talk to you, they don't rock with you like that, and ask for 2,300 at 9 p.m., man, God could be like, you know what, you can do it. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying God not gonna return your money tenfold, because he's an awesome God. He can do all that. I know that. But to a cousin I know might not pay it back, I can't do that one. God got to tell me, like, he got to tell me, Solomon, go ahead and give it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, give him the 2,300. It's not hurting you, or you're going to get it back tenfold. Now, once he tell me that, that's a different situation. But yeah, we both know, nah. Oh, Shannon talking about Sweet Brown. Yeah, I got the bronchitis. I ain't got time for that. That's what she said. I ain't got time for friends that don't support me or family that don't support me. I ain't got time for that. So that's why I'm at with that. So yeah, I ain't got time for that. Yeah, buddy, Sweet Brown. I'm about to go watch that video after this. I sure will. Yeah, I thank y'all for coming in here. This is funny. Let me see. Kevin Lou said, never trusted this system for credit, but the narc has stolen my identity and can't even get a credit check because he's stolen it. Yeah, that's tough when they do stuff like that and they steal your credit and they end all your finances or steal your identity. That's a bad situation to be in. So I'm praying, Kevin, you're able to get help with that and able to I know you have attorneys, they have like Credit Lock and these different companies, that can help you through that. So hopefully you're getting the help that you need through that, because that is that is a serious situation. So let me move on, because it's 8:07. We ain't got that much further to, no, we ain't got that much further to go. Let's hit y'all with another Bible verse. Remember these Bible verses. Hebrews 13:6. So we can say with confidence, the Lord is my helper, so I will have no fear. What can mere people do to me? I don't know if y'all noticed, but each verse I done bought in is talking about God, the Lord. It's not saying family. It didn't say that the family is my helper. It doesn't say my friend is my helper. It says the Lord is my helper. So who will I fear? It don't say my family is my helper. Who? Just saying. Let's get into another Bible verse. 2 Samuel 22:33. 2 Samuel, I put an S on there, my bad. 2 Samuel 22:33. It is God who arms me with strength and keeps my way secure. Again, we were just talking about finances and everything. It don't say nothing about family, army with strength. It don't say friends. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. So let's move on to the next subject. We'll go wrap this up in the next 20 minutes or so. Boundaries. You know, we talk about boundaries a lot. When you're dealing with friends, when you're dealing with family, when you're dealing with narcissists, when you're dealing with people who don't support you, remember, God, this whole thing, God always supports you. You have to realize you have to set boundaries. And your boundaries that you set, it's all gonna be different. You know, you might have a boundary where, like one love say, the person called the 20. Maybe your boundary, like I have a boundary on my phone. I put on there, I don't get no text, no social media alerts, no phone calls from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. That's a boundary I set about 2 months ago. I love it. Because, you know, Facebook and LinkedIn, all that stuff be bling, bling all through the night. You wake you up, the phone light up. So I got a thing on there and a setting in my phone, like a do not disturb. But so from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., that's a boundary. So same thing in life. When you have these friends and family and narcissists around you, you have to set boundaries, and you have to realize that when you set them boundaries, family gonna try to test them. They obviously gonna try to test. Friends gonna try to test those boundaries. So my thing is with boundaries, you have to realize, you know, okay, let's say I set a boundary on, I'm not gonna give out no more than $200. Let's just say you know, you that person, you don't mind giving, but it's gonna be no more than 200. But you got that one family member that called, man, well, I need 500. But well, you know, I already set a boundary a few months back. I only could give two. Hey, look, I can give you 200. It's back to what I said earlier. They're like, well, now I don't need it. Okay, well, you set your boundary, you stood your ground, and now, hey, you didn't have to give out $200 at the time. That's fine. So you have other boundaries, you know, with friends and family. Hey, I'm starting a business, and I'm not going to give discounts because I can't afford to, because I'm a small business owner. I don't think people understand what small business is. Everybody always want a discount. Man, Shannon gonna pay full price for the stuff, whether it's black owned, white owned, Mexican, Hispanic, whatever the business is. If it's something we like, I'm not trying to get a discount on that. Now, if I'm buying a house or something else, yeah, I'm trying to get a discount. I mean, that's big money. But if it's a t-shirt, I mean, come on, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, you know, if it was $3 cheaper. I mean, come on now. So my thing is, them same family members that always come to you, and you got your little clothing line or whatever the case. Man, how about you take $5 off for your cousins? $5. So if I take out $5 for you, and then I take out $5 for this next person, I just lost out of $10 out of, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, you have all kind of different boundaries for relationships, professional, personal, whatever the case is, friends, family, whatever the case is. But you have to set boundaries, and you have to stick to those boundaries. Lady B, hey, thank you for coming out. Don't forget, I got to keep reminding myself. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button. Helps with the algorithm. I've been me and Riz have been talking about that, so we doing some things. I know the like button and stuff, it helps with the algorithm, so hit the like button. But back to what I was saying. So your boundaries, man, look here. I said all kind of boundaries. I set boundaries on my own doggone self. I mean, you have to. You have to set boundaries on yourself, and then me and Shannon have boundaries. I'm not saying it's boundaries to where, I just know, like, okay, when Shannon upstairs recording a video, okay, I don't go up there and bother. You know what I'm saying? Now I might bring her, like some water or something like that, but I don't go in there and just, talk. That's her time to do her, you know what I'm saying, to do her thing. Same thing when I'm in my office, she don't come in here and bother me. That's still a boundary. A small boundary, but it's a boundary. So with people but we going into people that's not supporting us. Set a boundary for yourself and say, hey, just think about it. If you can go down a list and write down the people that support you and the people that don't, all the people that don't, I would put them in a box. And that box, I wouldn't open that box, meaning I'm not gonna call you. So at that point, think about it. How many of us have people in our phone? And I'm telling y'all something I did recently, but got people in our phone that's in our contact list, but you ain't talked to them in 5 years, 10 years. Why are they still in your phone? I'm just saying. I mean, maybe your phone could get a little bit more storage. You delete some of these people. This is not a video to go tell you what to do with your phone, but again, that would be a boundary where, you know what? I ain't talked to this person in 3-4 years. So if I do get a call from a number I don't know, guess what? They can leave a message. And then I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and save it again. But guess what? If I don't get a call, I don't need to. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with narcissism when we're setting boundaries. So that's just boundaries I'm telling y'all that I set for myself and things that I do. I would love in the chat, if y'all have boundaries that y'all set, put a couple of them out there, because, hey, I'm just saying a lot of things that we do and we talk about on faith-based workplace or on Narc-free living. It's about different boundaries and things and just holding ourselves accountable. So boundaries is high on my list because I gotta set boundaries, like I said, on myself, and then especially people I know that's really not supporting me. That's a boundary. And guess what? Once I place you in, Shannon know I have a box. So once I put you in that box, bye. Because I have nothing for you. I have a car dealership. I put in this box. I have a couple of restaurants. I'm just talking about people, but I got a couple of restaurants I didn't put in the box. I ain't going there again. You ain't ever got the. I ain't like Daddy be saying. I'm going no contact till Jesus come back. Well, it's the same thing with some of these people I'm putting these boundaries on. You ain't ever got to worry about me going to do business with you again. Me ever going to support you, because you already showed me who you are. You didn't show me you narcissist, or you showed me your little touch. I don't say a little touch. I'm talking about a little crazy, like cray. So you didn't show me all these things. So we don't have nothing to talk about. So moving forward, I put you in that box, and then that box is like you say, you lock away the key, you throw it in the ocean. So guess what? I'll never find that box. So just remember that. That's just a little side note, with boundaries. Set your boundaries, let go, and let God. Let him deal with it. If that person's supposed to be in your life, God go show you some things, and he'll bring that person back in your life. Or if that business, you stop doing business with, they supposed to be in your life, God will show you. But if he don't show you, it's for a reason. Or if he took that business out of your life, maybe sometimes it's for a reason. So again, just realize that with the boundaries. So let me see in the chat. Jump in the chat again. I see y'all ain't having some conversations. Cindy C say, praying for healing, replacement of all that has been taken, and release of all the evil they brought. Exactly. So we got to continue praying for one another, continue lifting each other up in prayer, because we know dealing with narcissists, we didn't been through a lot. They took us, some of us then lost houses, cars, jewelry. I know it's all material thing, but some of this stuff, you lose a house. I mean, you lose your one car, your one form of transportation. That's a lot of things. But I will tell you this: God will replace all that stuff tenfold. I'm a prime example. I thought I was losing something by not being able to be on the house, like I told y'all before. God bless me with a brand new. I mean, it wasn't brand new, but it was a new. Again, remember I told you it was a new house. So yeah, it was a new house for me. It's a couple years old, so that's new to me. It's a house. So I was able to get all these things. So we had to realize that sometimes God will come back and replace a lot of things. Let me see what else in the chat. Anna Roberts said, yes, thought on boundaries are so essential in this narc healing process. Yes, because boundaries will, to me, you have to set, like I said, boundaries for yourself. It's not to, it's more for us. If you think about it that way, it's more help for us. You set up a boundary. It's like I was talking about earlier, like LifeLock with the credit stuff. So LifeLock will be a boundary that you set, and so nobody can steal your credit. Where in the narcissist community, if I set a boundary that you can't come to my house, that's a boundary. But for me to honor that boundary, that person comes to my house and we already had, let's say, a restraining order. I have to do my part. That's where accountability comes into place. So now I have to call the police. But a lot of us, well, I don't want them to go to jail. No, they want to go to jail because guess what? They came to my house and they have a restraining order. So no, you want to go to jail. It's not me to say. It's not for me to save you at that point. That's all I want y'all to understand. So if they do those things, guess what? The boundary is what it is. The boundary is a restraining order or no contact or whatever the order is. You disobeyed that boundary. So, hey, it is what it is. Cat BX said, I blocked and delete. Hey, exactly. I delete, especially Narc. I ain't got nothing to say. I told the stepdad, block, delete. He called me from another number. I blocked that doggone number too. So if he called in the future, if he called from a number, as soon as I recognize the voice, hang up, block, delete. I mean, come on, man. Just, hey, we have to. But again, that's holding ourselves accountable. Let's see what else I didn't miss before I get to the last couple things. Anaerobic, exactly. I'm going forward. I didn't realize how important boundaries are, but practicing every day. That's good because boundaries are very important. Even at work, a lot of us don't believe boundaries at work. Trust me, you need to have boundaries at work. Also, personal life and professional life, you need to have boundaries. So yes. Drina said, I never, okay. Liking the video helps its chances to circulate to YouTube and being recommended to others to increase. Exactly. That's why I be talking about more. The more and more I study YouTube, I've been getting into analytics a little bit more. So the more likes and shares and stuff like that, it just helped the video, like you're saying, get into circulation. So thank you for that, Adrena. Thank you for that. Okay, let me go back down for Shannon get on me. She don't get on me too bad. I don't go back too far sometimes, just trying to stroll. Danny said, my brother Danny, I just cleaned out the contacts in my phone yesterday. Most of them are the Narcs found. Is that so? So I can go easily probably from 400 contacts to 200. Most of them was Narcs found. I don't need to talk to none of y'all. Y'all not supporting me through this healing process I'm in. You're not supporting this business venture I'm doing. So why we have nothing to talk about? Good job, Danny. More of us need to do that. I probably got to go delete some more people, but I think I got most of them blocked. Yeah. Let's see what else. Lady B say, good job, Danny. Yes, awesome job. So let's get into what we have less. So this back to stop depending on people who don't support you. If they're not checking for you now, don't go checking for them later. What I mean by that? I'll tell you exactly what I mean by that. What I mean by that is if those people are not supporting you, they not, and when I say support, it could be as simple as a text message, hey, I see what you're doing, or great YouTube. Even if they ain't watched the video, hey, I maybe like the video, come in, comment on the video, maybe purchase a shirt, maybe just it ain't even got to be that, but a simple like, leave a Google review, 5-star, whatever the case is, and be like, even if it's not by your name, you can text me like, hey man, I left you a 5-star review. I didn't say anything, but I left a review. There's so many things people can do to support you. So my thing, if you're not checking for me now and you're not supporting faith-based workplace or Narc-free living because we're a team, that's fine. I get it. That's cool. Guess what? 2023, when both channels are doing good things, or we're just doing good things on other other platforms and stuff like that, I don't need you running up to me and saying, hey, we cousins, hey, that's my cousin, or that's my friend. Who? I'm be like, oh, who? Don't run up to me then. If I'm on a red carpet event or somewhere, and I got that kind of money, I can go to a red carpet event. Not saying I will, but I'm just saying, I'm giving a scenario. If I'm at a red carpet event, me and Shannon, hey man, bro, can you give me a seat? I ain't talked to you in 4 years. Get you a seat to do what? You better purchase the ticket just like I did. I mean, I'm just saying, come on, man. We got to get out of that mindset that we owe these people things because they family or because we've been friends since day one, like people like to say. Well, guess what? It's day 1,000 and we not friends anymore. So who cares? Who cares? I'm just being real with y'all. So if people not supporting you now, look what Shannon said. Who said that? Exactly. So who said we was friends? Who said we was family? And people, again, they think because we blood related, hey man, we now we family, bro. You ain't go help me out? Nah. Because when I was trying to get this stuff out the ground, or when I told you what you should have did, I ain't saying you gotta listen to me. But if I gave you advice, you called me for advice. If I gave it to you and you didn't listen to me, that's on you. Because guess what? If you give me advice, it's up to me as a man to go do my research. Once I do my research, okay, if I think it's good advice, then I'll go on. I ain't saying you got to do exactly what I said, but if I didn't No, come on, I ain't gotta break this down for you. I'm just saying. So my thing is, people, they're not checking for you now. They're not supporting, what you're doing. You say you go write a book, crickets, just quiet. Nobody go, they don't tell you about the book or say they're waiting for it to come out. You say you go do this, nobody's there. So again, if they're not checking for you now, don't go checking for them later. Don't go try to figure out what they're doing. That's why I keep telling y'all about going to people's social media. You don't go on their social media, you want to know what they're doing. And the people that's calling you, this phone, they calling your phone right. Hello? They doing what? Man, block that number. I don't need to know what they're doing. Go ahead and delete that number and block it. And I don't need to know what that person, especially like ex. I had a cousin did that when oh yeah, they was in the I don't, you know what? She did it twice. It wasn't gonna be a third. Like, you know what? I don't need to know what they're doing. They are ex for a reason. We divorced. I don't care what her and her daughter do. I don't care. What are you posting it? I don't care. So guess what? Me and that cousin don't talk anymore. But let's need to hit her there. What I'm telling y'all, that goes back to a boundary, and that goes back to everything I've been talking about. So again, if people are not supporting you now, don't be going look for them people later. Meaning, if they come run up to you 3-4 years down the line and want to be the first one to, at your grand opening. Now, if you want to come in there, if I got a brick and mortar store, you want to come in there and buy something, that's cool. I'm not giving you no discounts. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. So let's all stay on the same page. Let's make a what it's called? I don't want to say pinky swear, but let's just make a bond between family that talk about family in this chat, and then people that come watch this later. If a person don't support you now, don't have the same person in your life 3-4 years from now trying to get stuff out of you, whether it's money, whether it's a car, maybe they want to borrow your car. Nah, you ain't support me 3-4 years ago. When I was busting my butt trying to get all this stuff off the ground, you had nothing for me. You had nothing to say. You never commented on the video. You never supported the video. You didn't like a video. Nothing. You didn't buy a shirt. You didn't send me a text message saying, man, I see what you're doing over there. Let's just make a bond tonight, here tonight. And I see all y'all in there. Can't be pinky swear. I see all y'all in the chat, so I can go back and look at the live chat. Let's make a bond between family that from this day forward, these same people that's not supporting us now, just think about, take some time this weekend and think about it. The people that's not supporting us, let's go ahead, go into the phone, delete. I ain't talked to them in 3 years. Go ahead, delete them. Block the ones that's narcissists, of course. The people that's you used to work with, but you don't talk to them anymore. Block all them out your phone, maybe off the social media. I'm just telling y'all that a lot of times we're in these situations where God is trying to bless us. But guess what? Me and Shannon talk about this all the time. We have to remove, or God has to remove certain people out of our life. We don't want to let them go. We like holding on to them like tight. No, I don't want to let them go. Let me put my hand in the camera. I don't want them to go. Holding on to it tight. You don't want to let them go. God like release them. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go, because where God is trying to take us, those people can't go anyway. They're not ready. They're not prepared. Will they ever be prepared? I don't know. I can't answer that question. But what I'm telling you is stop depending on these people that's not supporting you at all. Right now, they're not supporting you. So, hey. So my thing is, hey, you have to move forward in the process. To get to your healing, you got to let some people go. And that's what this whole video about. The whole video is just about letting people go. It's okay to say, hey, you got to let them go. It's okay to pick up your phone and block that number. I don't know how block and delete work, but I just block them. I don't delete them. I block them because it's blocked. The call just, I think the call just goes straight into like a voicemail, and they don't ever leave a voicemail. Well, they don't even go voicemail. They don't even get to my voicemail. So my thing is, block these people out of your life, whether it's on phone, whether it's social media. Just clean up your stuff. This is all about healing. So clean up your social media accounts. Stop talking about it. We're giving them too much energy. To be honest with us, if you notice, I ain't still on narcissists too long. I tried to move forward because I don't want to stay stuck on narcissists. Yeah, I want to talk about them because we need to talk about them, but we don't need to stay stuck in that. It's like being stuck in quicksand. No, I need somebody to throw me a lifeline. I need to get out of this. You know what I'm saying? I need a lifeline. Some of y'all need a lifeline. So we got to be willing to get out of the process. God got his hand out, waiting for us. We see God's hand moving like, I'm gonna try by myself. And God like, well, I'll be here waiting. So God always does support us. But you want to go to Larry, Curly, and Mo to get help from healing, and God right there with his hand out, you like slapping their hand down like, no, I'm gonna go to Larry, Curly, and Mo because I think somehow, some way they can support me. Like, what are we doing? God is I'm here. I got God, like, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you like a, you know what I'm saying, till the wheels fall off for real. But we want to go to friends and family that, you know, because I think what it is, I think we feel secure. So we go to these people because we know them people. And we don't trust like the situation, or we don't trust the process. We don't trust the healing process. We don't trust the after narcissist abuse. We probably don't trust a lot of people. So we keep the family and friends close. But then them same family and friends are the ones that been dragging us down for years. And it's not till we actually look at it, we get into another situation, you start looking at family and friends. Like, wait, hold on, time out. Wait, you the same one that told me to stay in that doggone abusive relationship. So what I'm telling y'all is, that's not support. I don't know about y'all. That's not the support I want. It's not the support I need. I don't need a yes man in my corner. Me and Phil talk about this a lot. Rizzo, I don't need no yes man. I don't need that. Tell me, hey, if I'm wrong, go ahead and tell me I'm wrong. If I'm right, go ahead and tell a brother he right. I don't need that. Well, everything I do, yeah, man, yeah, that'd be good. And you know, as stupid as I don't know what, man, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Let's get into another Bible verse, and we're about to wrap this up. We pretty much on time. Matthew 15:25. The woman came and knelt before him. What did she say? Lord, help me, she said. Again, she didn't say, Mom, help me. She didn't say, cuz, help me. She didn't say, my friend since day one, help me. Ain't what she said. She said, Lord, help me. So the reason why I bought, that's the last Bible verse. All them Bible verse is significant because I tried to show y'all that everybody went to God. They didn't go to their friend. I'm not saying you can't go to friends and family, but I want to be real clear on this. They went to God in every situation. Each one of these Bible, you go back and rewatch this. They went to God. They went to God in everything. It never said friend or family. It don't even say spouse in there. I don't see spouse in none of them verses I put on there. I put in 5 verses. It don't say none of that in there, but it does say God, or it says Lord. Going to him with all your issues, with all your troubles, with all your situations. So after you come out of narcissist abuse, to be honest with you, sometimes friends and family might be your worst decision to make. Not all of them, but some of them, because they supported the narcissist, but we too blind. We didn't see it because we blinded by love. So we didn't see the process, and we didn't see the situation, but just trying to tell y'all, hey, we need to go to God in prayer more now than ever before, especially after narcissist abuse. I mean, you got to go to God in prayer. So a lot of the stuff that we talk about on these videos, me and Shannon and I, however you want to be, I mean, hey, come on now. A lot of people look at different things differently. And I don't mind having somebody tell me something that they see differently. That's fine. But if you're not a supportive of me, bye. I don't need those opinions. You're not supporting me anyway. What I'm saying is, they always negative. They always have something negative to say. Remember earlier, for y'all that missed it, when they give you that backhand compliment and say, Lil, hey, Mark VA, thank you for coming through. Thank you. If they say Lil Car, or man, I met your little wife. Now, if your wife 4'2", I mean, maybe she is little, maybe it's not. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, if she's short, but it still shouldn't be Lil. Think about it. Still shouldn't be Lil. They should say, I met your wife. No matter how short or tall she is. It shouldn't be little wife. Or I met your husband and he's 5 foot tall. It shouldn't be I met your little husband just because they 6'2". Or, you know, they seen your new car. Oh, yeah, it's a nice little car. A nice little car, but it's a big SUV. Come on, man. I'm just saying. I mean, come on now. Come on. So my thing is, like Anna just said, I love this. God has all the power. I don't know about y'all, but no man or friend or walking this green earth or wherever they're at on earth has all the power. God does, though. So I'm going to friends and family for what? Now, like I said, me and Phil, that's like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't saying like a brother. He's a brother to me. So I can call him. We can text, you know, do different things. We bounce ideas off each other. That's cool. I'm going to get to a point where I do the same thing with Danny. Danny, I'm saying that right now live, so hold me to it. So me and Danny, I'm going to start doing the same thing. We can call and text sometime. Whether we pray together or just talk about whatever, that's good to do. But it's good to have those people in your life. You can't have them people that, again, why I'm naming them two brothers is because that's two brothers I know that's supporting faith-based workplace. That's two brothers I know that's supporting Narc Living. I'm not just saying just they the only people supporting ours. We got Adrena, we have Coach and Tisha, One Love, Lou 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a bunch of people in here, Anna, Robles. I mean, they come through and support both of us. But again, that's the people that's rocking with you, like I be saying, since day one. Compared to the people that's going to come along years down the line and be acting or faking a funk like they've been rocking with you since day one. So those people, I know y'all wasn't here since day one, so you can't say that. I know the people that been here since day one. Cluster B, Keflu, all those people, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I finished. I get it. Let me see. We got one more spot, and then, hey, that's what we talking about, God. Go to God for your support. Kind of like what I just said. All those Bible verses, again, all mention God. It didn't say nothing about family or friends. So go to God. Now, if you do have a good friend or a good brother or sister that you can reach out and call to, that's awesome. Go with that. I'm not saying don't go with that. Go with that. Definitely go with that. Reach out to them people, but go to God first and start reaching out to the people in the phone that's going to give you bad advice. Again, I can't talk to somebody about becoming a millionaire if they only have $1,000 in their bank account. I can't. But people always want to tell you they ideas and what they think you should do. I don't need them. I don't need them kind of people. So let's go into the chat before we get out of here, because I'm actually finished. And let's see, what did I miss before we get out of here? I thank y'all for chatting and liking and all that. I appreciate everybody coming through. I say each Friday we're gonna come through and Marvie say amen, brother. Again, every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm usually here unless I gotta do an upload or something happen, something happen I gotta do, but thank y'all. And again, if you're in narcissist abuse or you coming out of narcissist abuse, realize I just want you to know you're not alone. People have been there. I'm still on my healing journey. Shannon's still on her healing journey. We might be further along than some, but then they got some people that's further along than us. And that's fine. We all on different walks, but we're trying to get to the same path, which is the end is healing. So just realize that. So just know this is a safe space for men and women. So if you want to reach out to me, let me put my stuff up there before I get out of here, because I just want to let y'all know I ain't put nothing at the bottom tonight. I said I'm off. I ain't click nothing. So you want to go to my website. That's my website, straight on the bottom. So you can reach me there. Yeah, I ain't telling me. I ain't putting nothing. But I seen in the chat y'all was putting subscribe, like, and comments. So thank you. I did say it a couple times. But again, the website. If you want to reach Shannon, that's my wife's name on North Free Living. You can go to her website. She's actually she's doing a boot camp. She ain't got to put in the chat. I can't remember the day, but it's coming up. I think it's June 1st. She got a boot camp coming up for women. It's not a boot camp, but it's more like a celebration with crowns and everything. So if you want to attend that, go to her website. And then trying to see, I don't think I have her pick time, but go to her website. I know the information is on there. You can be able to reach out to Shannon and get in touch with her for that on June 1st. I feel like I'm in church, like I'm making an announcement. You know how they used to get up Sunday morning. Hey, we got some announcements. They take 30 minutes to make this announcement. My bad, I'm not trying to be that way. I'm just saying. So let me get back into the chat. One Love, he concerned about every detail of our life. I'm a witness. I can testify. Amen. God is concerned about everything. Some of your friends, they don't care about that. Like I said, they got friends and family, don't care nothing about faith-based workplace or North Free Living. And that's fine. That's fine. Everybody's not going to support you. You have to realize and just wake up that knowing that everybody's not going to support you. Carefully say a witch watches you closely. DJ Phil, you're still using Phil, your old friend identity. Whoa, okay. God loves us so much. Exactly. Agree on that. Marcelo, oh, I loved it. I understand. My favorite people are not in Brazil either. Just like my favorite people not in Texas or Louisiana. Ooh, newsflash. Boom. Go ahead and take that one. But yeah, my favorite people, Phil is in Ohio. See, I knew that. He in Ohio. So Phil is in Ohio. I have another brother I talk to sometime. He's in, I think, Washington, D.C. area somewhere. So, people spread out. Got a couple of friends I talk to, like in South Texas, so they are in Texas. But I just saying people, they're all over the place. So, yeah. So let me see what else before I get out of here. North Free Living said, yes, everyone is not meant to support us either. God always supplies. Amen. And on that, hey, I had fun with this one. This was a different one. before we get out of here, just know that, like she said, everybody is not going to be part of your support system or your support tree. They're just not. Friends or family. And you're dealing with a narcissist, we already know how that goes, so get out of that. Just get out of that. If you're dealing with a narcissist, go to if you have to go to a shelter. I know a lot of us don't want to do that, but you have to. If I look back on everything, if I have to, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, because I'd rather be in a shelter compared to being in a narcissist relationship. It's being real, because sometimes you can't go to your family because your family supporting a narcissist, so you can't do that. So again, hey, thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for spending time with me. I hope you was able to, the whole point of this video, I hope you was able to get something out of it about people that's not supporting you right now. Don't worry about them people later on in life. Don't worry about them. Don't even sit there and be like, hey, you know what? It's how they say that, water underneath the bridge. Don't worry about them people. So don't worry about them at all. Let me see. Before I get out of here, do I have anything else? Okay, he'll go all my stuff on. You need to get in touch with me, or you want to follow me. I do like little good postings, through the week on Instagram and all that stuff. So you want to get in touch with me, hey, fine. But other than that, man, I ain't got nothing else to say. It's been fun. Oh, wait, I'll say a prayer before we get out of here. I should start praying before, but I did pray, myself before I got on there. But let me say a prayer before we get out of here. God, I just want to thank you for just giving us this opportunity. And I'll actually look so I can read the name. But I just want to thank you for giving us this opportunity to come together. Everybody that came out to the live, everybody's going to watch this video after. Cat BX, Rizzo, One Love, Marcelo in Brazil, Lady B, who else? North Free Living, of course, my wife, Cluster B out there in Hawaii, Cat BX, Keflu, let's see, Adrena, Cindy C, Danny Adams. I don't want to miss anybody. Coach Natisha, Lady B. And I know I seen Joy come through. And if I've missed anybody, hey, don't Mark V, I see you. I'm just asking for prayer. Everybody's dealing with different situations. I don't know what they are, but you know what they are. So I'm just praying for just everybody that was able to come in. I'm praying that this message just reaches, just whoever it needs to, because I don't know who's going through what situation, but I'm just praying for each and every one of us. I'm praying that we have a great rest of the weekend, praying that we have a great rest of the week. I'm praying that, you just heal us and touch us. We have any sickness or anything with our body, I'm praying that you just touch us and heal us instantly. I'm praying for, people that's sick, dealing with depression, dealing with COVID, dealing with anxiety, dealing with, blood pressure, whatever the case is. I'm just praying that you just touch those people, Heavenly Father, and heal them. I'm praying for all of us that's dealing with narcissistic abuse, whether we coming out of it or we in it right now. Just praying we get the help and seek the people and the professional help that we need. This I ask in your son Jesus' name, amen. Again, thank y'all, everybody, for coming out. It's been real. I'll catch y'all next Friday. Catch y'all next Friday. But Shannon should be dropping a video tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then Sunday she should be going live. No, I lie. I don't think she's going live. She's dropping a video Sunday because we got a son that's graduating actually on Monday, so she's going live. She's dropping a video. My bad. She's dropping a video that Sunday. So forgive me for that. So she will be dropping 2 videos tomorrow and then 1 on Sunday because of the graduation on Sunday. So yeah, so thank y'all. Hey, for all y'all that's graduating out there, hey, congratulations. If you got kids that's graduating this year, congratulations. If you got kids that's not graduation, as continuation, they will be graduating at some point. So thank y'all. Good night. God bless y'all. And I'll see y'all next time.